This is like a throwback. You remember when Donald Trump first started talking about getting rid of illegal immigrants? Talk about let's build a wall, let's stop these people, and everybody started screaming after him, like agreeing, like, yeah, let's stop these motherfuckers from coming here, taking our jobs and committing crimes and shit. Like, to the folks that said they're taking their jobs, if someone who doesn't speak your language can take your job, you need to do better. Somebody doesn't understand the language can take your job, you need to do better. That's one. Two, people had there was an uproar because that Osborne chick, I forgot her first name, damn. When she said, "Oh, who's gonna be cleaning the bathrooms and all that," that shit was funny to watch, cause they was the other folks that was sitting up there, they looking at her like, yo, shut the fuck up, shut up, like under their breath, like, shut up, don't say it like that. You know what I mean? Like, to be completely honest though, she wasn't really lying. It's just the way that it's said, it sounds like really, really, really. In a way, it sounds bad, but is it far from the truth? No. Why? The area I live in, majority, like everybody knows who the illegal Spanish immigrants are. They do the jobs that nobody else wants to do. Especially in the area I'm in, like I've heard stories of people hiring them as the maid, because they don't gotta do, like, what language do you need to speak to tell somebody, like, you're gonna be cleaning, washing dishes, sweeping and all that shit, right? Those are the type of jobs they end up getting from people, because they'll work for almost whatever money you throw at them. It's not like they have a choice, right? That's the problem. If they're illegal, that means they do not have no paperwork to submit to nowhere. So they're not gonna be getting the best jobs. They're not gonna get the jobs that you need to show your green card. You need to show all this ID shit. They're illegal, so they're staying away from all of that. They're gonna pick up the jobs that somebody's gonna give them $20 for, and they take it whatever. Cause let's face it, like if they sit there, like you watch the border patrol, like they sit there and they stop people, they stop cars where these Mexicans are hiding in the freaking gas tank. They hiding in trailers. Like I remember watching some video where it was like 1,000 of them falling out of a hot ass trailer, exhaust. Like if they're going to that measure to come over here, they're looking over here, the United States, the place of freedom, the place of this. They go through hell just to make it here. They'll do any job. Like it's like, back to saying, in my area, there's a corner store. They all stand there. That's like they look like, it's basically like they're male prostitutes. They stand on the corner. Anybody wants to move furniture, anybody wants to get their house painted, cut the grass, like whatever job you want somebody to do, because you don't feel like doing it and you don't feel like paying somebody who has a real job, who's paying taxes and all that shit, right? A legit business. You don't want to go to a legit business to get movers and shit. So you go to that corner, you hire them. They'll work for whatever. You just pull up, you stop your car, roll down the window. All of them will be looking at you like, yo, you want me, like fighting to get picked up. It's basically the same shit prostitutes do, except they don't have sex with you. They hop in the back of the truck, they hop in the car, like, where to, my friend? Where to, amigo? Right? Because they don't speak the language. It's not like they could go to a school to really learn the shit. They need money for all that. They don't have no way of making money unless it's that, stand in the corner and wait for somebody to pick them up to do some job that nobody else wants to do. Now that's the males. The females, they're maids. They clean houses. Like that story I was trying to say, like I've heard people sat there, like wipe their ass, drop the toilet paper on the floor type shit, being mad disrespectful because they know they're paying this person to clean up after them. Like they do the most to have these people clean up after them. It's you like that shit is messed up. It's like, basically like they're willing to be slaves for a little bit of money, but they're looking at it like at least it's better than where I was from. This is a better country. They believe in that American dream, but it's like, yo, you're just coming over here to be somebody's servant. You coming here to be somebody's slaves, and they're paying you little to nothing. And it's like if the Spanish folks were not willing to do all that work, businesses would have had to spend mad money on paying people minimum wage. Minimum wage goes up and all that shit. Well, you deal with some illegal immigrants. You don't have no damn minimum wage, no nothing like that. It's whatever you feel like paying them. They're gonna take it. It's better than nothing. And you get a bunch of them. They live in these houses. It's like 100 of them in these houses. You got like 10 folks. They each put $10 in. Rent is paid. Because there's not one of them that could really get a job where they get paid more than that. Let's say they stand on that corner. They get paid $20. That's 2 months they just made rent for it. So any money after that $20 is theirs. They get to keep. In my area also, because they can't go to no bank to make no bank account, they carry all their cash on them. So a lot of folks in the area I live in, they tend to try to rob them because it's like, hey, he's illegal, he don't got his papers, he don't have no bank account, blah blah blah. He's not gonna call the cops. He got cash on him. Like people who work who are taxi drivers, they be telling stories of how these Spanish dudes get in the car all pissed drunk, and they're like, yo, the fare is like, it's like $5 or something, and they're pulling out tens, hundreds, and they give them, and they have no idea because they're drunk. They carry all their cash on them. I was like, with the whole Osborne thing, is she lying that most of them are cleaning bathrooms and all that? She's not lying. A lot of people are doing that because they have no other choice but to. They're doing the jobs nobody else wants because everybody else wants to be paid minimum wage or above. They want all this and that, insurance or whatever. They need all this other shit that these businesses. Everybody's in business to make a profit. So the way that they could cut the cost on spending, they're doing it. Like a lot of hotels in my area, they have a bunch of illegal, like the people that come clean the room. You asking them for more pillows. They don't even understand what you're saying. If you don't go grab a pillow, it'll be like more. You tell them, hey, can I get more pillow? They're looking at you like, huh? No English. But they paying them what? Dirt? Nothing. So the lady is not lying when she says these are the jobs that these people are doing, but those are the jobs that the illegal ones are doing. The ones that don't have their paperwork, they can't become no damn lawyer. They can't become no damn doctor. You're illegal. Anything you do, they're afraid that they're gonna get deported. They're going back to where they came from, where they don't like where they came from. So they'll do anything just to stay here. Even though staying here, they're basically like the bottom of the freaking pyramid or whatever. Like nobody respects them like that. Cause here you don't speak the language. It's like, yo, you stupid, you retarded. Meanwhile, the person could have been smart, but it's just they trying to look for a better life. And now you're sitting there talking about, oh, deport them, get them out of here. They doing crimes. Everybody does crimes. Every country you go to, there's some type of crime happening. But don't sit there and act like it's just the immigrants that are doing crimes. They're helping a lot of business. A lot of businesses don't want them to get deported. Because now they're gonna have to find workers that are American workers that want all this other shit, 401ks, all this bullshit, that they're looking at it like, damn, that's a lot of money we're gonna have to be giving to these workers when we could have hired Pablo and he would have done the shit for like $5. And they work hard. Whatever money you're giving them, they work hard. Like I've had people sit there and said, yo, they hired this guy and he did more work than people would have done in like 2 weeks. They put the time in, they do their work. So that way, when next time you need somebody, you'll come back at them. You'll come looking for them because you remember they did some amazing work. Or you tell your friend, yo, get this guy from the corner store. He's great. But that's really what the case is. Like, I don't see why people sit there and get upset. Like, can an illegal immigrant really become something here, become great? If you're illegal, they're all scared of being deported. They're all scared of doing all this other shit, so they pick whatever bottom of the barrel job they could get. So when they sit there and be like, oh, if you deport them, who's going to do all these bottom of the barrel type of work? And people get upset. But that's the freaking truth. That's the truth. That's like that test that test that psychologists do where they have a glass, like, is it half full or half empty or whatever. Either question is true. I mean, either answer is true. The glass is half empty. The glass is also half full. But it's like people give their side and everybody is just upset. No, you wrong, you this, you that. And it's just like both of you guys are stating facts. The glass is half empty. The glass is also half full. Just because the person, oh, it's half empty. Just because the person say, oh, it's half empty, you're like, oh no, they're wrong, they're stupid. And people fight. Like, why are you all fighting over opinions? It's just their point of view. They see it like that, but both sides are giving the truth. But it's ridiculous. Like, the illegal immigrants get out of here, a lot of jobs are gonna be suffering. The hotel business, yo, the motel, hotel, whatever, they're gonna be suffering. They're gonna have to spend a lot of money because everybody's just about making a profit. You could make more profit when you pay your workers less, and the only people who's willing to work less are the illegal immigrants. Those are the ones without paper. Any threat, they don't want no cops involved because they're going to get deported. They're going to be sent back where they came from, which is a place they didn't want to be in. They go through all that hardship to make it here. They're not trying to go out like that. They're the best workers. Americans, they want all this other stuff. They want breaks. They want this. They want that. Meanwhile, the jobs are like, yo, time is money. Time is money. Why do you want a break for? Why do you want this? Like, and they're what they need. So when y'all sit there talking about, oh, well, they do all these crimes, well, you have crimes that your own people are doing. Like, everybody's doing those same crimes. Like, everybody gets drunk. Like, what are y'all talking about? Every American is all about beer, beer, beer. Mexicans drink beer. Like, everybody, like, come on. Y'all on some bullshit. Y'all getting caught in your emotions and shit like that. Y'all not thinking straight. Real talk.